Now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense trots out there to open this game. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bush. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Looking for a gap, it's Turner.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? The shotgun handoff here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the single back. He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go!
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down. Tackled up to 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure hands. It's Diggs. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hart.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. But he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the ground, it's Turner. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
And the Noles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bush. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First play of the second half is a handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So second down after the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they will claim the second half lead. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They'll ride the back again here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's Diggs. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
The Noles are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they fit muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Noles.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the run, it's Turner. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Rebels are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Pressure is coming. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter third, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. We'll check out the game summary before we move on. Second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this one's on the offensive line, Chris, they've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to...
And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Handoff as you try to work the clock here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Caught behind the line. It's Hart. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up. The back's got it. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football